Nigeria Airways fraud exposed. Nigeria Airways fraud has been exposed. During Buhari tenure, the then aviation minister, Sarika, was busy deceiving Nigerians, but today, all hell have been let loose. His corruption, his fraud has been exposed. Welcome to my YouTube channel. It's your girl, the Test My Ken Show. If you are just coming across my platform for the first time, kindly hit the subscribe button, like and share the video. It's your girl, the Test My Ken Show. Welcome back, my people. These people in Nigeria, this so-called elite in Nigeria, they like playing with Nigerians. No, when the former aviation minister, Sarika, he came out and bought in this new airplane in collaboration with Ethiopia Airlines, that Nigeria has gotten their own airline. Never knew it was fraud, complete fraud. Today, the current minister, Festus Keyamo, has came out to say he has completely suspended, indefinite suspension to the so-called Nigeria airline. Then, when the Sarika came out to this Nigeria airline, if you all recall, David was busy shouting, busy saying, that busy campaigning that is a complete fraud, that there is nothing like this, that is a package airline that this Sarika went to Ethiopia to get. He went there to rent the airplane, and then he branded the airplane, paint the airplane, and name it Nigeria Airways. Davis was busy shouting, campaigning, saying, exposing everything. But the hooligans, the APC ushers, they were busy insulting this guy. Today, David has been vindicated. Today, everything David said has become true. David has exposed them. Today, David's name has been clean because he has been saying the truth. David is a trusted investigative journalist that took his time and effort and energy to go and expose everything that has been going on in the corrupt regime of Buhari, but people will tell him that is destroying the image of Nigeria. Today, the current aviation minister, Festus Keyamo, has come out boldly to say that Nigeria Airlines was a fraud, and he has put on indefinite suspension to it. For those that don't know David Hundeyin, that exposed this thing initially, let's take a look at David Hundeyin. Those that don't know David Hundeyin, this is David Hundeyin, the only correct investigative journalist that Nigeria has. David Hundeyin, we give it up to you. Okay, this is David Hundeyin. For those that don't know David Hundeyin, this is David, an investigative journalist that is doing a great job, doing the Lord's work in Nigeria. This guy has been exposing them, all the corruption that was going on in Buhari regime. Through the aviation minister, this guy exposed it, but people never believed him. They called him all sorts of names, but today his name has been vindicated. You see, without his expose, without his work, most people will not know what's going on in that country. David has exposed so many wrong that was going on in that regime, and is currently going on in this regime. We give it up for David. Look at all the psycho fans that they will see black and they will call it white. When David came out to expose them, all these people were there. All of them sit down. That this one they call himself Pastor Who. All of them, psycho fans, APC ushers, they came out calling David all sorts of names. Now they will put their face in shame. See what is happening now. They all come and say, Mumu said, bring your CV, come and submit your CV now on Nigeria Airways before everything. Look at it now. What can they say? Psycho fans, APC ushers, that will see black and they will call it white. Meanwhile, the country is busy going down. Instead of them to come out and say the truth, just because of the peanuts that they are being given, they will rather allow that country to go down the drain. Look at them, APC unshins, rubbish people. Let's take a look at the Nigeria Airways when it was introduced. The fraud, complete fraud. When it was introduced, they were busy campaigning. Nigeria has gotten their own airline. Nigeria Airline. Never knew it was a complete fraud. But those that knew, they spoke out, but the people refused to believe them. Look at the fraud. He went there to hire a plane. And painted it. That was what David was saying then. This plane is being hired from Ethiopia Airlines. Painted Nigeria Airline for one day, how many days, how many months. Wosa, plenty law. Today, all the old conspiracy, all the old fraud has been exposed. They are playing with Nigerians. Why? And why is this ID at the Sarika not in detention? Why is it not being questioned? These guys spent billions of Nigerian money on this so-called fraud called Nigeria Airline. Let's take a look at the so-called airline, the fraud this ID Sarika introduced to Nigerians. See how they take carry Nigeria handicap. They carry Nigeria handicap. Look at this one. Look at them face. Psychophants. Playing with the mind and the intelligence of Nigerians. Meanwhile, they are just there busy looting the country dry. Looting the country while the people are in abject poverty. Why? So we have seen the supposed Nigeria Air. Suppose Nigeria Air that never existed. These people are just carrying Nigeria handicap, playing with Nigeria intelligence. They are just doing Nigerians as they like. They are busy dragging Emefiele. They are busy dragging the man now, as if he was the only corrupt man in Buhari regime. As they are dragging Emefiele, they should be dragging Buhari with Emefiele. They should be dragging this Ade Sarika. They should be dragging that humanitarian minister, that woman, foreigner in hijab. They should be dragging that woman. All of them, all those corrupt entity under Buhari regime. Even Buhari should be dragged. Because all this thing, all this atrocity, all this fraud was under his regime, and there is no way he will say he was not informed. Today, only Emefiele is suffering, while others, they are there going scot-free. They should be in detention with Emefiele. Look at this Adi Sarika. Played with Nigeria. That was how he carried this fire truck. Fire truck of how many billions to the airports? Billions he spent, he bought just one truck for how many billion? And these people are just busy stealing the country without no conscience. They don't have conscience at all. The plight of the masses is not their concern. They are not bothered. They are not bothered. They are so evil-minded. Why the people are suffering, why the people are crying, it's not their business. All they know is for them to come there and eat and take and steal and do every sort of evil they can think of. 419 Nigeria Airways. Look at all those psychophants. All those psychophants of APC Oceans that was busy insulting that David Tunde that exposed everything. Today now, they should come and show themselves. They should come and show them face. That person they call himself pastor and that person that call himself Wole, Awoye. Hey? Can you people come out and show your face now? See the fraud that is going on. Why the masses are suffering. Why the people are crying. The people cannot eat a complete square meal. Why the elites, why the leaders, the supposed leaders, they are supposed to put that country in the right direction. They are busy stealing for their 10th generation. Just like Yaya Bello. Stealing for their 10th. That EFCC minister, that EFCC man said if he did not persecute Yaya Bello, he's going to resign. Why hasn't he resigned? Has he persecuted Yaya Bello? We are still waiting for him. We are still waiting. Or they don't put him for tight corner because we are not even hearing of the Yaya Bello case again. The name that have told him to leave Yaya Bello alone or what? That is how they put that country, keep pushing that country into dish, pushing the country into dish. Look now today, everything has been exposed. The so-called Nigeria Air has been indefinitely suspended because of the fraud. The fraud called Nigeria Air. Fraud! Playing with the people of Nigerians. Playing with the life of your citizen. Instead of you to make life at least bearable to the minimum, to the barest minimum for your citizen. Rather, you are giving them hardship. We have seen all the evil that goes on in Buhari regime. Mostly on the aviation industry, the women affairs, I mean whatever, that woman. Corrupt woman in the job, 419 in the job, all those evil that went on, all those people who should be under with Emefiele. It shouldn't be only Emefiele. All of them should be with Emefiele. Now, APC again. Tinubu regime is gone tomorrow, 1 year. What can the people come out to say that Tinubu regime has done for them? What positive impact that this APC Tinubu regime actually did for the people? Negative. Go out and carry out your research. You will see negative report. The only positive you will hear is from them. They are oceans. The people are crying. The people are suffering. The people are wallowing in poverty. Meanwhile, psychophants are all there praising him, praising the regime. When they know that the common man is suffering, they will not tell them the truth. They will be praising them because of what they stand to gain. What they stand to gain, meanwhile the country is going down the drain. It's so sad what kind of leaders we have. It's so sad we can't be blessed with one good, tangible leaders. We can't be blessed with one good leader. The only one that we could have gotten, they shove in aside. God go help on now. The way they are dragging Emefiele, they should drag Adeserika as well. Adeserika should as well be dragged. Adeserika should be sitting in the same prison with Emefiele. Playing with the people, no conscience whatsoever. This is where I'm going to call it a day. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Like and share the video. Nigeria matter the tire person.
What shall I say unto the Lord?
Yes, Lord.
All I have to say,
Thank you, Lord.
What
shall I say?